My name is Sajid Rahim and I'm a 3D designer and animator. Today I'm going to show you how to create stylized hairs like this. I have created this character in Character Creator 4 and the hairs are modeled in Zbrush. So this is the tutorial that I'm going to show you how you can create stylized hair like this one. Here let me show you. These hairs are in two parts, the top part and the side part. So let me just delete these. Okay, just select the character and then send it to Zbrush. So we will work on it furthermore. Okay, now first of all we need to increase the draw size of our brush by going to the preference, go to draw section and then move this slider to the end and then move this slider almost 50%, so we have a nice hair brush size. You can also increase this brush from this draw size, but we need a smaller one, so we are okay with this one. So first of all we need to subdivide the model 2 or 3 times. So you can subdivide the model by pressing Ctrl D and then hold the Control key and paint the areas where we want to grow our hairs. So for this we also need to symmetrize the operation. So for this we can just press X to symmetrize. Here you can see we have 2 dots. It means our symmetry is enabled. So just hold down the Control key and mask the area where we want to grow our hairs. If we wish to remove the masking, just hold down the Control key and Alt and then erase the masking from where you want to erase it. So I wish to erase this from the top side, and we have to mask the back side of our head, so we can grow our hairs on this side as well. So we have to decrease the size of the brush, adjust the paint, adjust the masking. Again I'm going to remove the masking from this section. Okay, our masking is done, and maybe we also need to mask this area. Okay, now we are ready to grow our hairs. For this we need to go to this fiber mesh section. Just open it and hit the preview button. Here you will see we have some hairs grown on our head. So you can see these hairs are very thick and different from yours because I already have done some work on the hair, so this is why we can see these hairs. So but this is not the issue. Just hit the preview button and then go to the lightbox fiber section, drag this document to the left side, and here this is the wave hair preset that we need. So just double click on it and then hide the light box from by hitting the light box button. Then go to the modifiers mode under the fiber mesh section, and now we have to decrease the density of the fibers and the length of the fibers as well. And then we need to increase the coverage slider. Increase the coverage by sliding this coverage slider. Here you can see we have very dense mesh here, so we need to decrease the density of the hairs as well. Maybe 0.800 is okay. And then here you can see we have very wide hair, but we want our hair to be tapered from the tip. So for this we just need to go to the width profile, and we need to grab this little yellow point and move it to the top side, move it to the upward, and then move this one to the bottom. So here you will see our hairs are tapered from the end, but our hairs are still wide and thick from the root. So this is the actual thing that we want. So our hairs are done now. We only need to accept. And then one more very important step that we need to do, just go after accepting the fibers, just go to the UV section and hit the create projection button, and then hit this fiber UV button. When you click on it, Zbrush will calculate the UVs for all these fibers, and all UVs will be same to all UVs will be same to each other. So now we have done this one. So we need to go to the geometry subtool section, and we need to select our character again. Just move this sliding to the top side and see our body. Here is our body. We need to remove all the masking that we already have done. We can remove this by pressing Ctrl key and drag the mouse on the empty area. So masking is removed. So we are now again going to enable this one. So we need this one to be visible for reference, because we need to mask the top side of the hair as well, top side of the head as well. So we need to mask this area. So now what we are going to do is we are going to grow our hairs on the top side. Now we don't need this reference for now, so this is why I just hide this one again. And now again go to the fiber mesh section, and then again hit the preview button. Here you will see our fibers and hairs are grown. These fibers are grown with the same settings that we have done earlier, so we don't need to work more further on these hairs. But if we need to work more on these hairs, we still have these options. We can change these options and create however we like. So I will also show you one more thing. Here you can see we have a gravity slider. Here see, if we pull this gravity slider to backward, you will see our hairstyle is very different from the previous one, because we are decreasing the gravity. This is why all the hairs going upward, and now we are decreasing in the minus, so you can see our hairs are very pointed towards top. So but we don't want hairs like this. We need to add the gravity to make our hairs to be pointed downwards. Or we can also change these settings however we like. So I'm happy with the results. Again, I'm going to accept the fibers, and again I will go to the UV map section, and I will go to the create projection section. Make sure this step is very important. So hit the fiber UVs, so it will share all the, it will generate all UVs for the fibers, and all the UVs will be same for each hair part that we have here. So after this we just need to hit this button all and then press continue. Okay, now just update the model. Okay, our hairs are generated and our UVs are also generated. So I'm going to double click on the top fiber and I will go to the material section. Then if you have any hair texture, you can apply, but if you don't and you don't want to apply any texture, you can leave it. So I am going to apply some masking on this area by going to the opacity section, adding the opacity texture to the opacity slot. One more thing, we need to change our hair color, so I will pick this one and I will also decrease the opacity around 30%. Then I will select the bottom here and again I will add the opacity and all the other maps. And again I'm going to select the opacity and I will decrease the size, the intensity of the opacity. One more thing we need to do is the color for our back hairs. So for this we can choose any color however we like, but I like the red color, so I will choose it manually. Maybe something like this. So this is how you can generate your stylized hair for your stylized character. Here you can see our hairs are very attractive, and you can see I mean amazing. I really like it. So you can see the curvature of the hairs are very impressive and very eye-catchy.